welcome back again for the first time ever to Let's Watch Rich People Make Really Easy Decisions. So a few months ago, my wife and I watched this show on Netflix when it first came out, and I immediately knew that I wanted to make a video about it, but in all honesty, I just completely forgot about it until now, because something is happening. Something very special is happening. My best friend of over 10 years is getting married, which obviously means I'm the best man, which also obviously means I have a best man speech that I wrote, which brings me to my first point. Would you guys mind if I kind of, recited that and maybe practiced it a little bit? Is that okay? Cool, awesome. I didn't hear any objections, so I'm actually gonna go get into something, a little bit closer to what I'll wear at the wedding, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. So I kind of realized I have no idea what I'm actually going to be wearing at the wedding, but this is a white, button-up shirt. This is pretty close, right? This is bound to be it. Let me just practice this for a minute, if you don't mind. All right. Dear Mikey, you've been my best friend for about 10 years now. Although, with a friendship like ours, it feels like it's been closer to a lifetime. You have always been a phone call away, except for the times that you were lying right next to me. I cherish every late night talk we'd wrestle the bad feelings away together, and every early morning breakfast where we'd lock eyes and we knew everything was going to be okay. I know you'll treat Kate with as much gentleness and patience as you've shown me as you taught me so many new things. I'll miss our sleepovers now that you're sleeping with someone new, and although you have a new life partner, I hope that we will stay close, so when we hit bumps in the road, we'll bang it out together. Much love, Caleb.
Wow, man. Hey.
That Mikey.
That was something. You're not my best man though, right?
Oh. Yeah, no, I knew.
You knew?
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay. You knew that, right?
Yeah, I knew that. I was just about to not, write a speech. Yeah.
So you knew you weren't my best man?
Yeah, I knew that from day one. I think I knew that.
Okay, yeah. Because you're not my best man.
Yeah, no, you don't have to keep talking about it. It's fine. Cool. Wanna be in a video? So this show is called Marriage or Mortgage.
Okay.
And it stars these two ladies, Sarah and Nicole. One is a wedding planner, and one is a realtor.
Okay.
And couples who are engaged, they come onto the show, and each of the two ladies try to convince the couple to choose their thing. So the realtor will convince them to get a mortgage.
Okay.
And the wedding planner will convince them to have this wedding.
Okay.
Evan, you can just say, you want our wedding to be the best wedding anyone's ever been to.
I do.
Just say it.
I want our wedding to be the best wedding of all the ones that we've been to.
But average cost of weddings, it's kind of crazy.
She doesn't want to make the wrong decision.
Do you know many people who want to make the wrong decision?
I think everyone who's ever made a decision has thought to themselves, I'm going to make the wrong decision on this one. I love the title. It's like, Lifetime of Happiness or Crippling Debt.
Liz and Evan both love country music. They met at a concert.
The night that I met Liz, we were on the dance floor, and this little 5'3" bundle of Colombian joy comes wobbling into my life with a Miller Lite in her hand.
Every great love story starts with a Miller Lite in hand.
K Jewelers, every kiss begins with K. Every great love story begins with a Miller Lite.
I saw him, and
Courage.
I went for it.
You did go for it.
I just went for it. Right in the middle of the wobble, chugged the beer, and
Right now they live in Naples, Florida. Naples, quiet area.
Naples is...
slow. They call Naples Heaven's waiting room because the population is just a little bit older.
If my grandparents aren't already dead, that's where they live now.
Basically, people retire and
Gosh.
die.
Basically fell.
That was just too perfect.
Here's where you come in. At the same time, they are the last of their friends to get engaged.
Losers.
Liz admits she's the most indecisive person ever.
We have this budget of $35,000, and we have this great opportunity to have this amazing wedding.
Or an amazing opportunity to get a house.
Oh my goodness.
This is Franklin. We live in a
We live
condo
in a
right
condo,
now on the
so
third
he has
floor.
to go up and down the stairs to go to the bathroom.
Come here, Bubba.
So it sounds like they have a big issue with the fact that their dog has to go up and down stairs. I promise you that dog doesn't care.
So what is it that you do?
I am a director of catering, so
Oh,
I'm in the wedding world.
Point for me.
Yeah, that's the world I live in.
So, tell me your wish list for a home.
This whole 10 seconds was just brutal.
So what is it that you do?
I am a director of catering, so
Oh,
I'm in the wedding world.
Point for me.
Yeah, that's the world I live in.
Oh!
So yeah, that's the world I live in.
You know, we'd like to stick to being at or under $450,000.
Okay.
That's where we like to be in a home.
We definitely want a big backyard, obviously, for Franklin.
They need to get rid of Franklin. That's what it sounds like. Forget anything
I'm
else.
just really indecisive, you know. Franklin has to go up and down the stairs all the time, and
I can't decide between a wedding, a house, because my dog.
We want something that's really turnkey.
I feel like we're asking for a lot.
you are.
But you are, so.
That's a lot. You have a crazy list to accommodate.
I do. It is a lot, but I'm not scared.
We both just like.
All right, so let's talk about weddings.
Classy, elegant.
Elegant rager.
What kind of wedding are you having?
Cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Wedding that we really liked was a food truck. Definitely just a fun end of the night snack.
I'm so poor when I think about going to a food truck, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I still have some like frozen taquitos left in the freezer. I can munch on those for the next few days.
Actually, rushing into a home would probably not be smart.
Not unless you have a real estate agent like me, and then therefore it's quite all right.
You got a lot of boxes to check.
Thanks for playing.
I hate everything about this.
Yeah, it's really bad.
You're lucky I'm your best friend.
Really hard for this because they're moving here from out of.
You're lucky I'm your best man.
Still not.
Thanks for playing.
Can we get some predictions real quick on what they're gonna choose?
Yeah,
I think because of Franklin. I mean, he's the number one.
he's top dog.
He's. So I think what they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
They have a $450,000 house,
Right.
right? Is kind of their budget,
Right.
and they have $35,000
For like a down payment.
for down payment
towards
or a
a down
wedding.
payment.
A $35,000 wedding for 80 to 85 people. That's gonna be a really good wedding. Speaking from somebody who's in the process,
Mhm.
you don't want to have that day be
No.
something you forget.
Liz and Evan have $35,000 to spend on an elegant, rustic wedding.
Rager wedding.
Rager, rustic, elegant.
Elegant, rustic rager.
Yes.
So today, I'm going to show them some cool options of each.
What was that?
I know transportation for your wedding is important, so I set up a surprise. You ready?
Oh my gosh, it's Cinderella.
Let's go.
just the pumpkin.
The pumpkin.
All of our guests for that one pumpkin. Like he goes fast. Like he's a speedy little guy.
If I showed up to a wedding and that was my transportation, I would then leave the wedding.
Well, I'd be like, wait, so you guys spent like maybe $12,000, $13,000 on this wedding, and they're like,
Would you guys like some champagne?
We've never seen
you did it!
Transportation's a really big pet peeve of mine. You want it to be comfortable, you want it to be easy.
Those park benches, dude.
You want it to be comfortable, so we got these brand new wooden
park
benches.
I think our goal would be to have the shuttle pick our guests up at the wedding hotel,
Okay.
take them to the church, then take them from the church to the reception, and then from the reception back to the wedding
Everything
hotel.
all night long.
Just-
Making it
She has this planned out really well for not knowing what she wants to do.
I'm just really indecisive.
It's a brewery. He loves breweries.
not just a
Brewery.
Brewery. Oh my God, you love breweries, don't you love them?
These are my clients. This is Liz.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Yes, this looks rustic.
Doesn't look elegant though.
No, it is rustic.
It's in Nashville. Plus, it's a brewery, right?
I
mean,
know, Evan
Does it
loves
look like
beer.
it's your
Right?
Doesn't love beer.
Evan loves beer.
Look, he's
Of
a
course
beer.
he's
a beer guy.
He's a brewery guy.
He's a Miller Lite guy. You know what would work? If I was a girl and I saw Evan.
What would you do? Where are you?
If
Give me the whole scene.
I'm a 5'3" Colombian girl of joy. Miller Lite in hand. I turn right, see something, disgusts me, turn left. I see Evan. You. Beard in hand. Look at it. Miller Lite. Look at it. Miller Lite. He is a man that likes Miller Lite. Go over there. Walk to you and say, do you like Miller Lite?
Are you doing the wobble?
Walk to you. Miller. Fuck. Miller Lite in hand. I look at you. You can't. I had it. Walk to you. Miller Lite in hand. Look at you. Look at you in the eyes through that thick beard and say, "You're a Miller Lite guy." Pause. I don't let you finish. I say your name's Evan. You say yes. You shake your head yes. We get married. And then we have a tough decision between a mortgage and a wedding.
It's crazy that this is actually a possibility.
It's crazy that with our ridiculously high budget that like we have opportunities to do things like this.
In terms of covering the garage glass doors,
Yeah.
how could we do that?
We could pipe and drape this entire wall.
Pipe and drape it? Sounds wrong, right?
Yeah, it sounds real wrong.
Are we like? Do you know what that means?
Yeah, I know what it means.
Okay.
Do you?
No. Apparently, I'm just an idiot.
Oh, I thought you were making a...
I was, because I don't know what it
About
means.
$1,500
Okay.
for draping.
Pipe and drape is $1,500. That seems
That's a
expensive.
huge wall.
It's just a lot.
It's a food truck. There it is.
Yes.
There it is. That's my 5-foot bundle of Colombian joy. Somebody get this girl a Miller Lite.
I love the idea of this, and in my dream wedding world, this is something we would have. But I think I'm just worried about the price.
Shut up about the price. You have $35,000.
What was that?
The Rager.
This is the Rager.
I mean, there's a DJ.
There's
She's like,
Play a song,
Major
DJ.
I like that it's specified in the captions that it was hip hop music. Because people that like actually like this couple aren't gonna know.
You guys ready to see another wedding venue?
Let's do it. All right.
I mean, it's a nice outdoor space.
It is.
Oh, 6 people can
This
sit
is
around a
how we
campfire. So it's like, what, like 5,000 budget?
Do you guys get this campfire from the local Home Depot? This is nice. Do you have any Miller Lite to go with this?
This is a blank canvas. This is a place where you and I.
She almost left Evan out of this. She was like, "That's where you and I as well, Mr. Beard."
The more decisions I feel I have to make, like I said, the more it's gonna cost me.
That's what scared you.
So anything in life.
He's like, "And that's what scared you the most, babe."
Let's talk about the venues. Are you leaning more towards Fat Bottom Brewery or Wilburn Studios?
1, 2, 3. Fat bottom.
Oh, awesome. That's a great decision.
Girl looks so dead in the eyes, right?
Oh, awesome. That's a great decision.
Oh, awesome! That's a great
Awesome.
decision.
Great.
That's such a great decision.
Awesome.
I think foregoing the food truck is the best move for us.
I'll crunch the numbers, but really, we had
Yeah.
so much fun.
And Liz made decision, which is like
I'm more proud about
which
that
is
than
like groundbreaking.
This is groundbreaking for her. Like you have no like. This is kind of like therapy. This is a therapeutic, elegant, rustic rager.
You can tell they're so ready to have a wedding.
Well, if I had $35,000 saved up, I'd be so ready to put it on a down payment for a house.
I just have one quick question.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, do you have any questions?
I have one quick question.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. We have time.
They want to get a $450,000 house, and their down payment's $35,000. I get $35,000 is a lot of money.
But for a $450,000 house,
It's
a
not
$35,000 down payment is not that much. You're right.
Come on in, Franklin. Welcome home, buddy.
What would they do if Franklin said no? And how does Franklin say no? Is this gonna be your impression of Franklin saying no?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Franklin, come here. Come on, Franklin. What do you think, Franklin? Frank?
Nah.
He didn't like the house. Next! Oh. Really didn't like the house. Got it. Got it. Got it. Close the door on your way out. Thank you.
Window to window with that neighbor.
They're very close.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if the fence can be higher. In Florida, there's a fence height law.
Right.
I don't know why there's a fence height law in Naples, Florida. Because if Ralph dies in his home and the fences are too high and he doesn't live with anyone, nobody's ever going to know that he's dead.
Who's Ralph?
Just a guy in Naples, Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Maybe like my grandparents' neighbor or something. But, you know, it's interesting. It could go both ways. Is if they just all die at the same time, you know, like, then the height of the fence doesn't even matter because they're all just dead in Naples, Florida, where they should be.
Naked.
Do you need therapy?
Yes.
This is the downstairs master.
This is super pretty.
This
I
is
thought
great.
you would like this.
It's just really white.
Welcome to your backyard. What do you think, Franklin?
Oh my goodness.
This is awesome.
Isn't it great?
This realtor lady does this thing when she shows them houses, and it feels really icky to me.
Okay.
Where she, like, manipulates the families into, like, setting up the home like they already live there. We're gonna go to just episode 2 really quickly. This family, they want to adopt a kid. Or they have adopted a kid, I don't remember.
Don't tell me.
I am gonna tell you.
Oh no.
Did you see that?
Yeah. It says welcome home. This is so cute.
That feels so wrong.
Feels so wrong. And I doubt they would get to keep it like that if they bought the house.
No, because she just, like, went to IKEA and...
Wow. Now I really hope they pick the wedding.
You don't get a backyard like this in Naples.
Because you want to know what you get in Naples?
What do you get in Naples? Florida.
Dead people.
Grandparents. Ah, just people. Got you. Okay. That one's on me.
This next house is nothing but Liz. All right, Franklin, are you ready?
You want to go first?
Didn't they complain about Franklin going upstairs?
A lot of people call this the keeping room in the South.
I don't want to hear anything about what the South are keeping. Personally.
I mean, we're like feet away from the neighbor.
Technically, you're always feet away from your neighbor. It just depends on how many feet.
Okay, this is a good size.
Yeah. Could definitely fit our king bed in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing your eyes work.
For you, Evan.
It's a good thing your eyes work because, yeah, you can fit a king bed in here.
With every house, I'm getting closer and closer and closer to Liz going house. Liz, house, happening, ding!
Liz, house, Miller Lite, Evan,
Franklin.
Franklin Miller Lite, Evan, house, ding!
Ding!
Definitely a strong
That's
contender.
nice.
It's like, it's definitely my top 2 houses for sure. More stairs.
Franklin, what do you think?
And then more stairs as soon as you go in.
You want to know what Franklin thinks? He's stairs.
Oh man.
See a fridge.
This is what we're talking about.
If there's Miller Lite in that fridge, come on.
Would have a man
There is
cave.
something.
So I had this house staged with a golden tea machine and a mini fridge.
Was that? I think that was.
I
No
had
way.
this house
Yeah.
staged
No way.
Yeah.
with a golden tea machine and
Yeah.
a mini fridge.
Oh, it's Miller Lite! It's open! Yes! Miller Lite!
Wow. Pulling out all the stops right now, aren't you?
She just got kind of turned on. She's like, wow. Pulling out.
What stops? You're really making it hard on me.
Do you have any other stops to make?
Well, guys, I need you to narrow it down from the houses you've seen today.
It's tough. I'm super indecisive, I'll be honest.
No, you don't say.
This is where you just can't get Liz to make a decision.
Liz,
You can't. And that's why I'm in her life. I choose which breweries to go in.
Smile in the back.
Evan's such a happy little guy.
He is.
Of the 3 houses that we saw today,
Drum roll.
the house
with the fenced backyard.
For Frank.
Let's go, dude. I called it.
It's for Franklin.
So the reason Franklin's sleeping right now is because of the time he spent in that backyard.
We haven't taken him out in like 4 years.
So you feeling good?
Good, anxious.
Super overwhelmed.
and we know traditionally you don't choose easily.
Anything.
This episode is called New to Nashville, but it could be Liz, just please make a decision. So now this part of the show, the 2 girls start like competing where they start calling companies and
To see who
talking
can get
the better deal.
Okay.
And so they start going back and forth.
I made a phone call to the trolley company, and they would love to give you 2 trolleys for the price of 1, so you don't have to worry about any of your guests waiting
That's
at
crazy.
all. If you choose wedding, Fat Bottom would love to throw in the pipe and drape for free.
Extra trolley and the free pipe and drape.
That's like thousands of dollars.
Right.
And now it can go elsewhere.
Food truck that you guys opted not to choose because of budget. Now you can have
Gotcha.
that.
I
late
thought she
night
was like,
snack.
I thought she was gonna be like, now you can have that too. They threw it in for free.
Your total budget is $30,180.
Is this for real?
You know what they could spend that $5,000 on? A down payment.
Oh, well, yeah, a down
Pipe and
payment.
drape.
A dump. They could spend that money on
Down
laying
payment.
down a payment for pipe and drape.
I can't.
That's a tough act to follow.
I'm
This
getting
is the
sweaty.
home that you all decided on. I mean, think of Franklin.
He loved it. He didn't want to leave.
But one of the unfortunate things was that when you walked in the front door of that house, you were like, oh, hi, neighbor.
You know what I hate about
you
life?
Hate, what do you hate about Mike? I have a question.
Caleb, you had a question for me.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Do you hate anything in particular about life?
You know what I hate about life?
What do you hate about life?
Is when I
Wait,
see...
Mikey, go ahead and tell me.
I'll tell you
Okay.
what I hate about life.
I'm ready.
Is when I see other human beings living. Especially...
Which is why, like, they kind of miss Naples, Florida, because they would look over in the
Oh
house.
my gosh!
That golden tea machine. There's another house.
Yeah, it's in my dreams. I haven't stopped thinking about it.
If you choose home,
He's like, the same way I couldn't stop thinking about that Colombian bundle of joy from Miller Lite. That was 5-3. I haven't stopped thinking about that golden tea.
if you choose home, you get the golden tea machine thrown in and Franklin's doghouse. For
A
Franklin.
total value of $400.
The price of that house was at the very top of your budget. I'm happy to report the house is now $425.
That's a big price drop.
That's huge.
How fortuitous.
Okay, final predictions. I'm going to kind of backtrack what I said earlier. This isn't based on what I would do. This is what I think they're going to do. From what we just saw, I would say they're going to take the mortgage. I think they should take the wedding, but I think they'll take the mortgage.
You think they should take the wedding?
I think they should, but I mean, the golden tea and a huge price drop.
We want to thank you both so much.
Yes, it's been super eye-opening. The decision
No, it hasn't.
wasn't easy. I think we gave you both a pretty hard list.
And you both brought your A game.
Yeah.
There's just so much going on. Our engagement, Evan getting a new job.
My
deciding-
balls are getting blue. Okay, let's go.
It's all pretty overwhelming.
With that,
We're gonna go with
1, 2,
3.
Ignore that pit stain. For the final review.
1, 2,
3.
Well,
Try one more layer.
1, 2,
3.
No pit stains. You did it.
I realize I have to put this back
Yeah,
on.
that's unfortunate for you.
I look like I've been through hell.
This has kind of been hell.
3.
wedding.
Oh! Shoot! They
They're-
went with the right choice, but I was wrong.
The plan is, once my 30 days is up, is to hopefully secure an apartment close to work.
Reasonably
Close.
priced.
Yep. Hopefully on the first floor for Franklin. What's your favorite cheers?
So here's to the top, here's to the middle, here's to hoping we all get a little.
Hell yes.
Here's to the top.
Yeah.
Here's to the middle.
Yeah. And
Here's to the fat bottom where they're gonna get married. And then here's to
you getting a little.
Here's to getting a little.
And that it is. No way! No way! No way! No way! No way!
Present to you now, Mr. and Mrs.
Kiss the bride. Mr. and Mrs. Kiss the bride.
Is that their name? Is that
Mr. and Mrs. Miller Lite.
Kiss the bride.
All right. Well, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as of the recording of this video, I still only have 69 subscribers, which, first of all,
Nice.
but second of all, please subscribe so that like I can feed my wife and kids. It's been like 2 years and they're getting kind of grumpy. So they would like to eat, so please subscribe. Bye. That was not on purpose.
Yep. Can you cut all this out?